Top Notch family, what is going on? So, in today's video, we got some crazy NBA news coming out involving the 76ers. And to be honest with you guys, if you guys are a 76ers fan, it's rough over there. I just can't imagine being a fan. All the expectations coming into the year. We signed Paul George, already got Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, a new big three, Nick Nurse. We got a lot of good depth players in Caleb Martin, Kyle Lowry, Kelly Oubre. You know, the expectations are pretty high for this team. They dealt with a lot of injuries throughout the year with all three players. Tyrese Maxey dealt with injuries. Paul George is in and out the lineup. Joel Embiid doesn't play back-to-backs. It's just tough, right? This team, I believe, is like 15-21. As you see right there, 11th in the Eastern Conference. They were playing a little bit better basketball, but started to fall off more recently. Now we got some comments coming out from Paul George, the player that you signed a max extension, the player that the Clippers did not want to pay. And it all makes sense because Paul George has not been playing that great. He has good games, a lot of mediocre games. Like, some people don't want to hear it, but he's probably another Tobias Harris in this system. I'm just being honest with you. Anyways, though, he spoke to the press after losing to a 8-9-win Pelican team, one of the worst teams in the Western Conference. 76ers lost to. Pathetic. And supposedly, they asked him a question, like, how do you feel playing, like, small ball 4 or 5? And he pretty much says, like, it's kind of boring. I'm used to having fun guarding the small guards, running around the screens and all that stuff. You know what I mean? I think it's just a bad look to say. It's a bad look for your team, your organization, your coach. I don't know if they're trying to get Nick Nurse fired or anything like that, but Nick Nurse is just running with the team that he has. Is his rotations fine? Probably not. You know what I mean? They're not. But saying stuff like this is just a terrible, terrible look. And Paul George, you got to look at yourself in the mirror too, my man. The contract that they signed you, these numbers got to be better. I mean, look at this dude. 5 for 18, 13 points. 17 points is cool, I guess. We need a little bit more. 6 for 14. Then you got games where you put up 25 but took 22 shots, right? You had a good game against the Kings, 11 for 20, 30 points. And then you go 9 points, 13, 12, and 9. You're averaging 16.5 points a game. They didn't sign you for that. You know what I mean? So he hasn't been playing his best basketball, and this is just a terrible look. It's a very, very terrible look for the 76ers. They got to turn this around ASAP because the Eastern Conference may not be as strong as the West, but the top 6 are going to be locked up. And if the 76ers plan to be in the playoffs, I'm sure they do not want to be in that the play-in because they know more games they play, that means more games that Joel can possibly miss, and so can Paul George. So this is kind of the drama coming out. Like I said, it's not a crazy, crazy thing that he said it, but it's just a bad time to say it, losing to a team like that. And just the headline of it is just terrible. There obviously he said more to it, but he did say he was bored of playing the position. So I get it, though. Let me know what you guys think, and follow for more.